Mario, Bowser, and Princess Peach. The three of them create a very simple formula, right? Bowser kidnaps Princess Peach because he's evil, and Mario has to rescue her because the two of them are in some type of relationship. I don't know, it's never really explained. That's basically what we've come to accept as fans. But what if all of that is a lie? What if these three have secret motivations that only they know about? Is it possible that Peach and Bowser are the ones that are actually in love, and Mario is just the perfect wingman? I think it is completely possible, so let's dig down a little deeper inside this secret love to find out more. It's very likely that Bowser and Princess Peach have always been in love with each other. Unfortunately, they were plagued with the fate of being star-crossed lovers, meaning that their relationship was doomed right from the very start. Peach is a princess, and when you're a person of higher power and authority, you need to do whatever you can to please your subjects. The people of the Mushroom Kingdom would probably frown upon the idea of their princess being in a relationship with a horrible, ugly dinosaur creature. Peach doesn't see that, however. She's able to see the beauty within. But, for the sake of the kingdom, the two would vow to stay away from each other and try to live their lives without the other. Unfortunately, distance only made the love stronger, and the two needed to be with one another, even if just for a short while. Enter Bowser's best friend, Mario. Mario is proven to be such a helpful guy no matter what. Even when he's convicted of a crime he obviously didn't commit, he'll still do whatever he can to help. So when he notices one of his good friends is upset, the three devise a plan that makes everyone happy. The plan would be Bowser would kidnap the princess, and Mario would go on an adventure to rescue her. Mario could finally get some recognition as someone other than a plumber, and the two ill-fated lovers could finally be together, even if for a short time. Let's take a look at some evidence that would prove this theory to be correct. A big piece of evidence would be that Mario and Bowser are still alive. Death is a totally plausible thing in the world of Mario Brothers. It's why there exist creatures like Boos and Dry Bones. If Bowser truly was evil and had kidnapped Peach multiple times, and Mario had to be the one to keep on saving her, eventually he'd come to realize that killing him would be the most logical thing to do in the long run. Or the giant fire dragon Bowser thing, you know him, could simply just kill off Mario. Instead, when they finally meet up, they just have a little fight. Why? We'll get into that a little later. It's also possible that Bowser's minions are in on the plan as well. The only difference is that they're not as good as actors. As a matter of fact, they're terrible. Bowser tells his crew to go keep Mario busy for a little bit. Make it look real, but don't actually hurt him that bad. The result of that ends up being Goombas that waddle back and forth, and Koopas that just don't give a crap. I mean, what happens when the enemies actually do get a hold of you? That. What's Mario doing here? He throws his hands up in the air and falls down. Kinda like an adult would do when a kid has a toy gun and pretends to shoot him. Here's what it really looks like. Since the enemies are kind of terrible actors, Mario doesn't really know how to react, so this is what we get. I mean, there is actual proof that Mario and Bowser will actually team up when the situations call for it, kind of like in Mario RPG and Super Paper Mario. If there's a real evil attacking the Mushroom Kingdom or anywhere else, Bowser sticks it out with Mario and the gang until the very end. One of the main questions you might have at this point is, why the hell would Mario agree to do something like this? Peach is a princess, for crying out loud. Any guy would want that for themselves. So why does Mario go through such lengths to help someone else out? Well, there's two possible explanations for this. One is that Mario is just a kind-hearted helping spirit. He thinks of others before he thinks for himself. Or, the more accepted reason, it's already explained somewhere that Mario is a freaking lunatic, so he's not exactly in a normal state of mind when doing things. This explains why he constantly risks his life traveling through dangerous terrain, just to kill some time so Bowser and Peach can be together for a little while longer. But when Mario eventually makes it to Bowser, why do they fight? This is all part of the plan, remember? Mario shows up to rescue the princess. The only logical reason they would need to actually fight would be if there were other witnesses there, but most of the time, it's just Mario and Bowser. So why the hostility? Well, whenever Bowser sees Mario, he knows it's time to say goodbye to Peach and be separated again for God knows how long. At these moments, Bowser's emotions go crazy and doesn't want that to happen again. So, he goes off script and actually fights Mario, so that nobody will ever have to separate the two again. That's actually a really common theme in romance novels. Not that I know anything about that. Bowser is fighting for his love and won't let anyone get in his way. Why does Mario fight back? Again, one of two reasons. He's either noble and realizes that even though this is what would make the two happy, it's not in the best interest for the greater good of the kingdom. Or, again, he's a psycho and just goes with the flow. But there's one game in particular that's coming to mind that kind of puts this theory into question. That game is Super Mario 3D World. Here, Bowser doesn't capture the princess. Instead, he captures the Sprixies, which, yeah, is kind of an evil dick move thing to do. So, why is he doing this? Sprixies are obviously some type of fairy creatures, and fairies are most commonly known for having one type of power: magic, specifically granting wishes. The original Mario Bros. Came out in 1985 and 3D World in 2013. That's almost 30 years that Bowser and Peach have been playing this game of getting kidnapped and getting rescued. Mario 3D World is Bowser's breaking point. He's literally had enough and decides to take matters into his own hands. So, he decides to steal the Sprixies out of an act of desperation, in hopes that they have the power to grant him a wish that will allow the two to finally be together peacefully. Unfortunately, Peach is most likely upset with the fact that Bowser would actually put the Sprixies in danger due to his own selfish passion. Peach is obviously a very kind-hearted person, so to see the person she loves go to such extremes, it's more disheartening than it is romantic. These two individuals who came from two completely different worlds ended up falling in love. Unfortunately for them, the stars didn't line up in their favor, and they were doomed right from the very start. Mario literally did everything in his power to help both of them out. But if it just wasn't meant to be, unfortunately, it will never be. So, there we have it. Bowser and Peach are really the ones that are in love, and Mario is just an awesome friend / wingman. But none of this is actually fact. It's more or less just observing certain aspects of the Mario series and looking at them in a different light. I'm not trying to tell you what's what. I'm not here to proclaim that this is the truth behind Mario games, and I'm definitely not here to try and pass this off as some stupid fan fiction. I'm not that kind of guy. This video is mainly for you to just sit there and think, oh wow, I guess that kind of is possible, cool, and then move on with your life. At the end of the day, Mario games will be what they always were and will continue being. They'll be fun, they'll be simple, and they need to make a Mario RPG sequel, a real one. I know I want it. I know you want it. You now know that I know that I want it, and I now know that you want it. You also know that I know that we know, you know I know. We want it. We want it. So get on that, Nintendo. You know we want it. We'll give you our money. Like we always do. Hi, it's me again. Thanks for watching this. I hope you liked it. Right now, there's a bunch of things you can click on. Links to other videos I've made. You can click in the description box to follow me on social media. There's also a like and subscribe button you can click on. These are all optional, but hey, I'd appreciate it. Bye now.